What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. In today's video, we're practicing for our first Oregon kayak bass fishing tournament of the year at Silas Lake. Let's get into it. Alright guys, currently 5:15 a.m. Pulled up into this parking lot. The boat launched last night around 10 o'clock and slept in the truck right there on top of the deck system. And man, I tell you what, I love a good truck camping. It was just me here, which is really nice. Today is Thursday, and we have today and tomorrow to practice. Although I'm hoping to just practice today and tomorrow do a rest day or go fish a different lake. But like I said, we're here at Silas Lake. This is a lake that I haven't been here in about 3 years, and honestly, I don't know what the fish are doing. It's been kind of a weird spring. I think this weekend with this big push of warmer weather is gonna get those fish moving up the spawn, maybe push more fish to spawn, but who knows, there might be even some fish that are post spawn. So we got 10 rods in the yak today to try and figure out what is going to be the winning pattern for this tournament. But as you can see, well, hopefully it's still kind of dark out. We got the yak all set up. We're the only ones here at this boat launch at the moment. This is the main one. This is usually where I fish every time I fish this lake, and there's some other launches that we can fish during the tournament. I might check out another one later in the day, but I'm so familiar with this launch that I decided to just launch here and just go run around. But as you can see, it's starting to get light out, so I think it's time to put this kayak in the water. Follow along. Today I'm gonna walk you guys through my thought process for breaking down a lake, you know, whether it's a new one or one that I just haven't been to in a while. See if we can find a winning pattern. Alright, well, I'm launching a little bit later than I wanted, but I mean, there's no one here, so that's pretty nice. Tomorrow, a lot of people will be pre-fishing here, so I typically like to get out here as early as I can. There we go. Alright, we're all paid. Man, I love this lake. So this is a coastal lake in Oregon, and it's just beautiful. You got reeds, you got pads, you got grass, you got wood. And right now, looking at the water, we got really good visibility, so there's fish on beds. We should be able to see them pretty well. Tell you what, guys, I am excited that we finally got some warm weather in the Pacific Northwest. So we also got our Yak Attack parking pole, and then this one objective mount, so that if we find a bed, we can stay put. Don't got a power pole. Almost thought about buying one this year, but honestly, I don't feel like I use it enough. Nice thing about transom mounted motors is you can reverse off the launch. Man, I love this lake. Yeah, like reeds, there's some pads, boat docks, it's a whole bunch of this stuff. Looks of it, water looks a little high, which is good. I like that little bit high water. Man, it's been like 3 years since I've been here. I've only fished here, geez, once during this time of year to spawn, actually, where you can get a chance to bed fish, and had like 19 pounds. I was in a bass boat. I was back when I had mine. I think the plan for today is we're gonna run that pattern and see if it'll set up similar to it was 3 years ago. You know, if it's not working out, we're gonna go run new water. I'd imagine right now these fish are just moving up. Probably most of them are still pre-spawn. I'd imagine there's gonna be fish on beds. I think we're gonna find fish paired up. I don't know if there's gonna be much post-spawn at all, but do got a glide bait to see if we can figure out some post-spawn fish. Let's get going to our first spot. Alright guys, well, we just pulled up to the first spot. About a mile and a half run, not too bad, but alright, quick look. Not as warm as I thought it would be. Obviously it's going to warm up as the day goes on, but 58 degrees right there. It is pretty chilly still, so my assumption full pre-spawn is still happening. But this area, we got a bunch of reeds. I think it's a good staging spot. I've caught some good fish here before, but the rods for today. So first thing I think we're gonna throw is the new Z-Man Chatterbait Elite Evo with the chatter spike. We got that on there with 17-pound fluoro. Might be a little optimistic, but I did bring a frog, so got a frog right there. Got a couple swim baits, so a little trash fish right there. Also got a glide, a little negotiator. Can't go wrong with a jig, so we just got this jig. Caught him on this color before. We'll see if it really matters or not, but that. And then we got a Z-Man Billy Goat on the back as well. This one we got 20-pound fluoro because thinking, you know, we're gonna pitch this into some of these reeds, maybe some wood, and yeah, we want to make sure we got all the power we can get to get those fish out of there. Then we got a Texas rig, so palmetto bugs, 3/8 ounce pegged, and then I think we got 20-pound fluoro on this. Might be 17, but I'm pretty sure it's 20. Kind of punch and set up, not really, but mostly for pitching like deep pads and some deep wood. We got this new G Loomis GLX 954, so it's a 711, and it's a flip and pitch rod. That's what FPR stands for. So we got straight braid, 1/2 ounce tungsten, double peg just because of the heavy weight, and then again another Billy Goat. So my idea behind this is I'm trying out a whole bunch of different colors to see which one gets bit, and then we can dial it down from there. That's kind of one of my pre-fish methods. We also got a good old Senko, can't go wrong with that. And then down below we got a drop shot, and then I got an extra rod that I might tie on like a 6-inch Senko. That's the 10 rods we got in the yak today. Hopefully we don't have to bring all 10 to the tournament, but that's what practice is for, right? We need to dial it down. So let's start the old chatterbait. Like I said, I have no clue what to expect. This lake gets a lot of pressure too, so it's hard to say what these fish are gonna do. There's one. Freaking chatterbait. Oh, he popped off. Well, that's a good sign.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Not bad. 2 1/4, 2 1/2. That's a good sign. Question is there any more? You know, I'm probably... Oh, God. I was like, that's a giant. So one thing I like to do is if I get bit or I feel like it's a potential area of my Lowrance, go in here, stop. It just tells me, hey, it's a place that you definitely check out during the tournament. Let's see. Maybe try fishing a little bit slower. The one thing about somewhere like today, like obviously we caught that fish that gave us a sign, but you know, if this was to be a really good area, I would just fish here maybe a little bit slower, pick everything apart, kind of moving by pretty quick on most of this stuff. Just like if I can get a handful of bites here, I can fish slower during tournament day and really pick it apart and see if I can get, you know, 2 or 3 times the amount of bites. Oh, got one. Alright, well, I saw one kayak earlier, but he left. A little Senko. Kind of had a feeling this would work. It's not a bad fish. Long guy. Not on my board or my net, but 16, 17 incher probably. Alright, well, we're gonna not throw this anymore. Still not the quality we're looking for, however. Alright. Well, there's one right there. See it. Sweet. Old Faithful out here. We're gonna probably put this away though. It's hard to get them to not get hooked by this, so I'm sure if we came in here, threw this a whole bunch, probably be able to get a whole bunch to eat. Oh, got one right now. Screw it. Man, they're not very big though. On the jig. Chunky guy, pre-spawn, just short. See it. Alright, well, that's 3 fish in this area, not very big. But it's still pretty good. I would like to get just one good bite though. I mean, like, fun, but this fish are like, that's not the fish that you need for a tournament like this. That's the problem. I mean, come in here, catch a limit, and then, you know, try to catch some bigger fish out today. Sure. See if we can get another bite or two down the stretch, and then we'll move on. Alright guys, I think we're gonna make a move. Didn't find any good ones here. I mean, caught a few fish. Technically, if you wanted to come catch a limit, you probably could come here and just go get it done, but I don't know. I was hoping if I could get one good bite, you know, like a 3 or 4 pounder, like an 18 plus incher, it'd be worth it to come stop here first. But if you need to get some of those bigger fish for this tournament, it's gonna be pretty good, I think. So we'll see. We'll keep it in mind if we don't find anything else that's like useful. Obviously, you know, if everywhere else we go we can only catch, you know, 1 fish and it's a big one, then, you know, maybe we might start off here. But if we can find an area that has a bunch of fish potential for both solid keepers and bigger fish, then it'll be definitely worth it. Little guy. Oh, there's fish in here. That's a good thing. Little. Alright, we're gonna check this little area over here that I've caught them on beds before. If they're gonna be on beds, they should be over here. At least it'll give us an idea. Oh, so close. Alright guys, well, we're in a different arm right now. I mean, a pretty long run. I don't know, that main link stuff is not looking promising for big fish. So we're gonna run back at some creek arms and see what we can come up with. At this point, the plan is not to put the hook into any fish. Got that fixing out of the way. Now we're just trying to locate them. So one thing I like to do is throw a glide bait, because it'll really pull fish out from where they are. And if I see fish, good. Well guys, we just found one bed, but they're not locked on it. Saw 1 fish swam off. I didn't see 2. I don't know if it's like a recent one or maybe they already spawned. There's fish here. Just saw another one, another 2 pounder. Damn, that's another bed. 2 big ones on it. So right now I'm just trying to figure out if these fish are going to be catchable or not. The male appears to be pretty locked on. There's 3 of them. What the heck? What is going on? Chewing on the tail. That's good. Oh yeah, these fish are even catchable. I don't know how big they are. Oh yeah. Female's fired up. That's good. Yep, she just ate it. That's all I need to know. Good sign, good sign. I don't know how big she is. She might be 18 inches. Well, at least that's one decent fish we can catch. That's just another random fish right there. Oh, it looks like a 17, 18 incher. I'm just trying to see if there's any more beds that I missed. I don't think so. Another fish right there. Could catch a limit here, that's for sure. It sounds like Saturday. It's supposed to be pretty calm. We should be able to bed fish. I think that area would be pretty protected. Alright guys, well, I saw everything that I needed to see on this side of the lake, so we're gonna head back to the launch and then relaunch on the other end and work over there. I don't know, it's hard to say. I mean, I can go fish over there too on the other side of the lake, but you know, it's a different time of the day. You know, those fish could be a little more active in the morning, and when the sun is up, my assumption is that they're just gonna want to start bedding. So good thing we found some bed fish earlier, but now we gotta go expand on it and try to find something else. All right guys, well, we are completely launched on the other end of the lake. Now we're on the south end. Had a pretty gnarly drive here. I mean, absolutely just narrow roads, one car only. Is pretty sketchy, but at least we didn't have to run far. It looks like it's calmer on this end. And now that the sun is up, so it's 65 degrees. But we know that's just surface temp. Man guys, it's been a grinder since that morning bite. It's just been slow. I mean, obviously we're exploring, you know, trying to figure out where the fish are, but should have gotten bit by now though. I think these fish, all they want to do is just spawn. The weather right now, this wind is not making it easy to look for beds. Tomorrow I really wanted to go check out a different lake, but honestly I might have to come back and look around for beds when it's calmer in the morning, because this chop is not going to make it easy to look for beds. I mean, I don't want to bank this tournament on bed fishing, but there's going to be some big fish moved up. Could be really good, because I don't see any old beds. So this first wave of beds, there could be some giants. Good thing is I don't see anybody in here, but it doesn't mean it hasn't been fished. Yeah, it's about that time. That wind should be picking up soon. I don't know. Maybe we might pre-fish another day tomorrow. I think we might have to. I would love to go check out the other lake and fun fish, but we haven't figured anything out yet. I mean, so far the other end of the lake is the best, but not enough. So I think we're gonna relaunch, not here, but there's another launch a little bit down, and expand on what we found today. Alright guys, well, day 2 of practice. Kind of like I said yesterday, we did not find enough, so decided we're gonna stick to the tournament lake and practice another day. We only got a half day. We got till 11 o'clock and it is 5:59, so we gotta go see if we can find a couple more places on this end of the lake. We're on the north end. Yeah, just need to find some more places to fish. I would like to not have to run to the south end of the lake if I don't have to, but we'll see. Alright guys, well, we just got to our starting spot. Like I said, I mean, the plan for today is to expand on what we kinda not found yesterday. I would like, I don't know, 4 or 5 areas to actually be able to fish and, you know, feel good. Like the way I see it right now, the way the bite is, 5 areas I can catch a fish off of. Get a limit going, you know. Well, based off some of the fish that we saw yesterday, and take a look at a few of these pockets. Maybe we can find them moving in there to go spawn. It's kind of my idea, or at least my thought process. At this point, what we need to do is just keep going until we get bit. I think if we can get bit, we'll be around fish. I mean, everything I saw yesterday was like, you saw one or you got bit, there's more with it. So a lot of times for this lake, seems like kind of find them in you know, the same general area. Might be a lot of dead water, but usually you can find them around each other. Oh, we got one. Come on. That's all I need to know. Spit it out. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's what we need to know. Hey. Oh, he wasn't even that big. Alright guys, well, went back to an area that I fished yesterday. Still got that pair on a bed. I saw a couple other bigger fish just cruising around. I don't know, I think I have to hit this spot, at least for the cruisers, before the sun comes up and really shines it on that bank. So I think plan tomorrow, we're gonna fish those reeds where we caught some fish yesterday. Early in the morning, give it about hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. I'm gonna say hour and a half, and then we're gonna go over here. I think I can catch those bedfish. They're pretty locked, so I think I can catch them even in low light. I was not far from them at all and was able to get them to pick up my bait, both of them, both male and female, so that's a good sign. Hopefully we can get some bonus fish over there in the reeds, and then maybe we get lucky, we get a couple of these bigger ones. But honestly, other than that, I only got those 2 spots. There might be other parts in this arm that can be good. Maybe I'll explore a little bit, but as of right now, that's the only game plan. I mean, I can make a crazy gamble run to the other end of the lake, which will take a little bit of time, but I can get there. I just don't know if that area will get pounded from other people. You know, running across the lake just to go fish one little area is a little too much of a gamble. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully we can get a solid limit on this end of the lake, and obviously if we're gonna catch a big one, maybe we might go over there, because I did see a couple nice fish over there. But as of right now, that's the plan. But yeah guys, we're gonna head back to the launch, get everything re-rigged, make sure all the batteries are charged, and tomorrow's derby day. We can go hang out with the guys at the campground. It's gonna be a fun time. We'll see what happens tomorrow. There we go, we got one. There we go. Come on. Oh yeah. Yep, that's a good one. Yes, dude. Yeah.